Back to bouncing bean.
Not overly sure what we're doing.
Everything is alright. Everything is alright. Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right.
Welcome back. Interesting weather today. We've had rain, heavy rain, and now I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. It's like sleety kind of, it's not snow, that's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, I'd say you can tell how cold it is, judging by my face. I look cold. I never get pink cheeks, but oof, I am pink today. Pink also, like my snazzy socks. How cool are these? These are the Valentine's edition from Cool Horse Socks. Who says you can't wear red and pink together? I say you can. Anyway, woke up today and had a sudden urge to jump. I've not jumped since August, since I actually took Remmi to clinic back then. Not jumped since then because the next day I broke my ankle. And then obviously Remmi was lame. So this morning I woke up and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to jump today. Obviously Remmi's not quite up to jumping just yet, but luckily we do have his understudy. We've got lovely Mara. Here they are, the three amigos. How are we all? Good morning, Remington. How are you doing? Good morning, short stuff. And good morning to you, Moomin. Mara. Hello, pretty lady. Actually, that's a lie. You don't look that pretty. Got mud on you. Mud, there you are. There we are, I can see your pretty little eyes. Shall we do some jumpies? Yeah? Yeah, nice steam facial as well at the same time as filling out the hot water bottles. One this morning. You're probably thinking, why are we being crazy enough to want to do some work in this weather? And well, I expect him to compete in all conditions, so we're training it as well. We have actually competed once upon a time in a snowstorm. Obviously it wasn't snowing when we left home. I don't think we'd have done that. In fact, I know we wouldn't have done that. Probably wouldn't be all that sensible to travel them in the snow. But yeah, when we got to the venue, it was literally dumping it down, and we ended up doing 2 tests in the snow. Enjoy some footage of that. Got a bit pumped there, Rem. Looks a bit wild, doesn't he? Everyone. Oh, Rem. You're going to be like you were the other day, do your impression of Tigger. Your mother won't save you. Please save me.
Save yourself, mate, let alone you.
It was a rather interesting ride the other night, wasn't it, Rem? Yeah. Oh gosh, we tried to do some poles and yeah. It was the very best Tigger impression. I'm not entirely sure what I've created today, but I've basically popped 3 poles out and I'm going to have a play over them. I thought it would be good turning practice. Turning practice, bending. Say it properly. I was just going to pop some music over this, but that kind of leaves you hanging, doesn't it? And doesn't really explain what is going on, so I shall just chip in every now and then.
You might need them.
For Remy, the best way to kick off a session is in walk. It just allows his body to relax. Oh, nice timing there. I think I was asking for a trot transition and he just anticipated. So I'll just bring him back to walk and then ask him to go off my aids rather than when he wanted to. At the moment he's feeling very full of beans, so initially in the trot work I'm thinking about his rhythm, not allowing him to get too quick. With the quickness as well, he can kind of throw me up and down out the saddle, so I'm thinking about myself, really using my core just to make sure I'm controlling the rise and fall and not the other way around. Now more than ever I am really focused on getting him to work correctly over his back. The physio found him to be tight in his lumbosacral region, so it's imperative that he works correctly to help strengthen the muscles there. And here's the start of my made up exercise. I had visions of us coming over those poles in a kind of curve. He has a reluctancy to bend through his ribcage, so I thought this would be a good one for that. Also, it helps me to know when I've got full control of his outside shoulder, which I actually don't there. Considering it was made up and I was kind of winging it as we went along, I was actually pleased with him for his first go. That one was a lot better. And then it was time to have a play over the poles in trot. I thought again I'd do something on the circles. You'll notice that our circles are quite large at the moment. The next stage would be obviously to make the circles a lot smaller, but we're still in the early-ish stages of our rehab, so we're not doing anything too small circle-wise at the moment. But yeah, you can do it on a big circle as well. Still hopefully achieve the same effect. But yeah, I was really pleased with him. He actually kicked this off really well. You may have been mentioned that the other night he was a right nightmare. When we were doing some pole work, we actually had to abort it because he thought it would be more interesting to spend the entire time trying to canter. We're not actually cantering at the moment, we are only supposed to be trotting. So yes, we did break the speed limit. Naughty Remy. And this is where the fun and games start. Like I say, Remy is very much on his toes at the moment. I think a lot of our horses are, and his way of expressing himself is to kind of suck himself back, bring his neck up really high, and just kind of everything just feels like it's on the spot. So the way in which I work with him to try and overcome this is to very much focus on his rhythm. Obviously the rhythm has been majorly disrupted, and by focusing on that, focusing on myself, my rising and falling again, yeah, just kind of keep plugging away at that, trying to get him to lower his neck, to bend, to stretch, just to give within his body. You know, it's not a simple fix, it's not a case of just clicking your fingers and he's instantly relaxed. It's quicker and quicker when you go straight.
And his neck gets closer and closer to his chin. His chin gets closer and closer to his neck, which is
Yep, definitely not an instant fix, but just keep plugging away at it. When you're training a horse, obviously repetition is key, not boring them to death. but just keep asking them and eventually they will get what you mean, even if it does mean you have to have a few bumps in the road along the way. But it would be boring, wouldn't it, if it was easy?
He just puts his head higher and higher. Back to bouncing bean. That's all he wants to do. He's just got so much pent up energy, isn't he? Yeah, his neck's a lot lower. Give chill.
Now he takes a breath. So that was hard work. Really hard work.
Well, he makes it more hard work
I
for
know.
himself.
I do feel like that. Yeah.
He's just got all that energy and doesn't know what to do with it.
Pent up anger and stress, that's what he's got, isn't it? Why are you so tricky at the moment? Right. Oh, well, we got there in the end. That was one of our trickiest sessions. At the moment he feels like a coiled spring, literally ready to burst. He actually started off really well over the poles at the beginning. Yeah, I was pleased with that because, like I say, we did pole work the other day and he was a little bit feisty. But yeah, when we were just on the flat, I was trying to get him to, like, encourage him to take the contact forward and to kind of stretch his neck out a bit more. The more wound up he gets, the more tighter he gets, the more he doesn't almost want to give. I feel like he needs to take a big breath and then he'll just relax. So yeah, but I keep everything on a circle. Oh, that's better. You'll actually be able to hear me now I've taken shelter in the stable. Yes, I was saying, like, keep everything on a circle when he's like that, just because, yeah, the minute I pop him down the straight, he's like, right, we're off. But so yeah, by encouraging him to just stay on the circle, bend around my inside leg, give with his body, relax his neck, then we got there in the end. I'm not sure if we got any clips because my battery's about to die. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some jumping with Mara now, so hopefully you'll be good there. How snazzy is Mara's new pad? I bought this for Kelly for Christmas. It's got a little name on it. It's from the same people that we get all their boots from. A&J Boots.
That's better.
It's actually, is it snowing now? Is this
It is
snow?
trying to snow.
Great. Let's go do some jumps, Mara.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I,
very good ponies. No, I was so chuffed with her. Oh, she's literally the coolest pony to jump. She's the coolest pony anyway, literally. She just doesn't care about anything. She is so much fun to ride. As soon as we popped her in the arena today, she saw the fences, I swear. She had a little smile on her face. Obviously she's not jumped in a while either, so I think she thoroughly enjoyed herself again today too. She was actually starting to do a little bit more towards the tail end of the year, but obviously coronavirus and everything being cancelled again. I am sure I've said it before, but my one aim is to do a pairs cross country, obviously with them both and someone on the other one. But yeah, how cool would it be to see two floofy ponies flying around a cross country course? I think Mara would be an epic cross country pony because she's just so whizzy. It is time to love you and leave you. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. It was a bit spontaneous, a bit sporadic. I'm not entirely sure what I'm even going to call it. Me jumping two colour ponies? Not that, because I don't actually jump two colour ponies. Whatever. I would have thought something because you would have seen it. But yeah, I'm just going to say goodbye to the ponies. I like to just say one last goodbye, and I have got some treats for them as well. You good girl, aren't you though? Yeah, she loves her jumping. She was such a good girl. You deserved a treat. You're a very good pony. I am gonna ache tomorrow though. I can already feel the thigh burn. Getting down the stairs will be tricky in the morning.
Get a little bit vulnerable. There you go. You get one as well. Oh, yeah. Mara? You get one too, darling. Mara. Rem. Quickly. I got my little sidekick. Yeah. He knows that I'll protect him from those horrible ponies. There you go. Right, yeah, so we will catch you up with you very soon, I'm sure. But for now, I'm going to go home and enjoy a Sunday roast, controversially, and may sound a bit silly, but I'm not actually the biggest fan of roasts. I know, shock horror, and I call myself British. Yeah, bye-bye all. Say goodbye, Hardy. I can see you. Cheeky. I can see you. The grass is always greener, isn't it, Hard?